Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Masanali and you are watching Global Scope News. Today we are going to explore an incredible story. How Donald Trump came back from what seemed like the end of his political career after losing the 2020 election. It's it's a fascinating journey filled with ups and downs. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates. When when Donald Trump lost to Joe Biden in 2020, many people thought it was the end of his political career. His first term, his first term as president ended in chaos and criticism, not just from his opponents but also from members of his own Republican Party. The loss to Biden was significant. He had won by a comfortable margin, and Trump faced numerous challenges trying to accept the results. After the election, Trump made multiple attempts to contest the result. He claimed there was widespread fraud, but these claims were rejected by the courts. His supporters rallied behind him, believing in his fight against what he called a rigged election. However, as weeks passed, it became clear that his efforts to overturn the election were failing. The situation escalated dramatically on January 6, 2021, when Trump held a rally before Congress was set to certify Biden's victory. He urged his supporters to march to the Capitol, promising to fight for them. What followed was a violent attack on the Capitol building. Supporters stormed the halls, causing chaos and panic, which resulted in injuries to many law enforcement officers trying to protect the area. In the aftermath of the Capitol riots, several officials within Trump's administration resigned. For example, Education Secretary Betsy and Transportation Secretary Eleni stepped down in protest, expressing their disapproval of Trump's actions leading up to and during the attack. DeVos, in her resignation letter, clearly stated that Trump's words had a significant impact on the violence that erupted. Even Trump's close allies in the Senate, like Lindsey Graham, publicly distanced themselves from him. Graham said, "All I can say is count me out. Enough is enough." This showed that many were starting to question Trump's leadership and the future of the party under his influence. The fallout extended beyond politics. Many big companies, including American Express and NIP, decided to suspend donations to Republicans who had supported Trump's challenge to the election results. It seemed that the Republican Party was ready to move on from Trump, and his chance of returning to political power appeared black. On this day of Biden's inauguration, Trump made history by not attending the ceremony, breaking a tradition that had been in place for over 150 years. Instead, he flew back to his private club in Mar-a-Lago taking only a few close aides and family members with him. Reports indicated that he was angry and frustrated, unsure, unsure of what his next steps should be. A journalist who wrote about Trump's post-presidency described him as feeling lost and lacking a clear direction. In the weeks following the inauguration, media coverage focused on Trump's uncertain future. Many political analysts and commentators suggested that his political career was effectively over. One opinion piece even claimed, and just like that, the bold and sometimes brilliant political career of Donald J. Trump comes to the end. Another headlines bluntly declared President Donald J. Trump the end. However, just before the leaving Washington, Trump hinted that he might not be finished yet. In remarks to supporters at an Air Force base, he said, "We love you and we will be back in some form." This statement stirred hope among his loyal supporters that he could return to the political scenes. A week later, signs of a Trump's comeback started to emerge. California Congressman Kevin McCarthy, the Republican leader in the House, visited Trump at Mar-a-Lago. McCarthy had previously stated that Trump bears responsibility for the Capitol riots and had called for him to be censured. But in this meeting, he expressed a desire to work with Trump to regain a Republican majority in the upcoming midterm election. This visit signals and shift among Republicans leaders, indicating they were willing to embarrass Trump again. Political analysts noted that McCarthy's trip to Mar-a-Lago opened the door for other Republicans to forgive Trump for his past actions and move forward. Despite the ongoing impeachment trial against Trump in the Senate, he was acquitted as most Republicans choose not to convict him. Mitt, the Senate minority leader, publicly criticized Trump's actions on January 6, labeling them disgraceful. However, he ultimately decided not to vote for convictions, possibly fearing the backlash for Trump's base and the impact it would have on his own political future. Republicans were concerned that if they pushed Trump too far, he might start a third party that could take votes away from their candidates. Jason Miller, a Trump communications aide, hinted that the former president still held significant power within the party. For the next few weeks, Trump spent most of his time at Mar-a-Lago, only occasionally leaving for golf or private dinners. However, by the end of February 2021, as the attention of the Capitol riots began to fade, Trump prepared to re-enter the public eye. He held his first public events at the Conservative Political Action Conference (CPAC) in Orlando, Florida. This gathering, which usually takes place near Washington D.C., had been moved due to COVID-19 restrictions. At this event, Trump spoke to thousands of cheering supporters, reminding everyone that his journey was not over. He boldly suggested that he might run for president again in 2024, saying, I stand before you today to declare that the incredible journey we began together is far from over. A straw poll. A straw poll conducted at the conference revealed that a staggering 68% of attendees wanted Trump to run again. Over half of the respondents said that would vote for him in a primary election, which was more than double the support for the next closest candidate, Florida Governor. This overwhelming support confirmed that Trump still had a strong base within the Republican Party. After this event, Trump resumed his fundraising efforts and began hosting his trademark rallies again. At one such rally in Ohio, he asked the crowd, "Do you miss me?" The crowd erupted in cheers, affirming his belief that he still had their loyalty and support. Trump concluded that they missed him just as much as he missed them. As 2022 approached, Trump's influence was only growing. The political landscape in the US was shifting with rising gas prices, inflation, and problems with the withdrawal from Afghanistan. Many Americans began to feel dissatisfied with President Biden's leadership. Trump's former advisor noted that Biden had failed to address the main concerns of voters, which created an opportunity for Trump to make a comeback. By then, Mar-a-Lago had become a key stop for Republican candidates seeking support. Any candidate hoping to be the nominee had to gain Trump's endorsements, which was crucial for fundraising and grassroots support. This demonstrated that despite the calls of the past, Trump had managed to reclaim this position as a central figure in American politics. Donald Trump's journey from the brink of political oblivion to reclaiming his influence in the Republican Party is a remarkable story of resilience and determination. His ability to raise support and navigate the challenges he faced showcases his unique political skills. So that's all for today's analysis. If you found this video insightful, please like it, subscribe to Global Scope News, and hit the notification bell for more updates on current affairs. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.